here to the jump start. Double click the jump start. If you do not have the jump start here, please refer to the comments on the website how to start it. I will go to Dortmund Databank because we are searching for experimental data in the databank. This should bring up now the search dialog. Down here we could enter the component codes directly, but I will go to Add Search Component, and here I just type the molecular formula N2 search, and it already found one component. Here is nitrogen. Double click nitrogen here, now it's in the search. Now at the moment all data banks here are active, as you can see, and we don't care about this, we keep them all active. Search system exact match, which means it will find all data sets where there is only nitrogen in the system. Okay, here are now the results, and what we can see is there are quite a number of different types of data, and I will go here to the Virial coefficients. Now we have a shorter list, but in addition we can see down here that there's a number of data sets where there is no temperature minimum maximum, pressure minimum maximum available, and if I scroll to the right we will see there are also no references available. These are the empty data sets. So you see the complete list of data in the DDB, but only a few are in this free version. So I uncheck the display empty sets, go to Virial coefficients again, and this is what we actually have available now. So I could click on the first, now shift and click on the last, like in the Windows Explorer, or you could also say Control A for mark all. And let's go first and have a look at the plot. The system offers us to use temperature for the x-axis and the Virial coefficient, second Virial coefficient for the y-axis. We select that, and you can see here are a few data at higher temperatures, which means above 260 K, and a few data down here in the region of the normal boiling point of nitrogen. So the question was that we should compare these values to the estimation of the Tsonopoulos method. Now I close the plot dialog, and these are usually the most important three buttons, and here is a fox, the clever animal, and we want to estimate. I select the vapor, there was only data for the vapor, again the same axis, and the Tsonopoulos method, which needs critical temperature, pressure, and the acentric factor, so calculate. And here now are the results, together with deviations for all the data sets. Here are the experimental values, calculated deviations, root mean square, standard deviations. We can go to a data grid, which is better to copy to programs like Excel, or let's have a look at the plot. And here is now the absolute deviation, relative deviation, but I go directly to the standard plot, and you see the system did only calculations where there were experimental points, so the gap here is just filled by a straight line. The correct behavior would be a curve here. So okay, but that seems to work quite nicely, not so much in the very cold region, but I think this is fine. The question was now, where is the Boyle temperature? And we could probably just go here, zoom in, so I press the left mouse button on the upper left, then with the mouse button pressed, I open this small window and release the mouse button. Here we are, and we can see this is a Virial coefficient of, second Virial coefficient of 0, and that would be at about, here 325, 330, 329 K, which is pretty close to ambient temperatures. Okay, so we did our job, and I'm closing the prediction, and I'm closing the dialog. Goodbye.